Hey guys, here we are at Echo Park Speedway for an NiS fixed race. 130 laps ahead of us here. We're running in the McDonald's paint scheme in the Chevy Camaro. We put a really slow lap in, a 37, just to put us near the back of the field here, but only 10 guys qualified. We have Steven Wilson, a Pro Series Coca-Cola driver, so pretty cool to see him in here. Top split, 35 car field. Current NASCAR race is actually under caution due to rain, so who knows if that'll get resumed, but while that's rained out, we'll race in iRacing. So hope you guys enjoy, and let's see how the race goes.
One to go. Next time by, line up on the outside. Pit road is closed right now. Jetstar 22 car. Get ready, going green.
Jesse! Oh, buddy, don't buddy.
Been a minute since I've heard that name. Goddamn.
Green flag, green flag. Car inside. Clear. Outside. Clear high.
Hang on to it! Sorry, I think you're not going to tech up.
Car outside, outside, clear, outside. Outside, clear.
They're in.
Car inside. You're in the middle. Three
Body
wide.
wreck.
Clear inside. Two wide. You're on the bottom. Three wide. Outside. Two wide.
I wasn't clear, my bad.
You're on the bottom. Three wide. Car outside. Two wide. Clear up top. That was your fastest lap of the session. Car outside. You're on the bottom. Three wide. Outside. Two wide.
Be great, be stupid.
Outside. outside, clear. Car outside.
I'm sorry, Joe. I was following the leader and I just kind of came down and clipped you. Just running his tires for accident. My bad.
Pit road's open. Jetstar, 8 car.
Come on, fellas.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Okay, go. Line up, single file.
Hey.
Jetstar, 8 car. Half 33 car. 1 lap to green. Line up on the inside. Jadster, 34 car.
Hey!
How about Conor McGregor?
They just started driving the track.
About to go green. Stay focused. Green flag, green flag. Outside.
I'm back at 35.
On the bottom, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide. On the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside, 2 wide. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Clear up top. Outside. Outside is clear. Outside.
Maybe. He's not mirror driving, we wouldn't be wrecked.
Well, wasn't even looking in the mirror, but crap. That's what we do there.
wide.
Car outside, 2 wide. Clear up top. Inside, through the middle, 3
Right, we
wide.
gotta know either there. Good.
Car outside, 2 wide. Inside. Clear. Car inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Inside, 2 wide. Clear. Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Through the middle, 3 wide.
Yeah, I don't need you on my side. I'm in 23rd and you're last time.
Right side, 2 wide. Clear, 2 wide. Clear.
Is it?
Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file. Closed, pit road is closed.
I got ran
2,
39.
car by.
Like once the checkup happened, I got a little bump and I couldn't keep it up.
You guys are really aggressive. Starting the race.
Catch up, 1, car.
Sorry, whoever hit, I was dealing with it. That car sitting there in the smoke from the front.
Catch up, 2,
I mean,
car.
that happens. I just wish you get a little more
Pit road's
space.
open.
Especially that way. Set up there.
Out of everybody on the server, that sentence coming out of you is fucking nuts.
Catch up, 2, car.
No, I mean, says you. You just as much as a weapon.
Who cares who's a weapon? Why can't we just race? Can we just race like normal people and be aware of the situation?
Again, that sentence coming from you is fucking nuts.
I agree, but I'm saying we all want to race and being up to somebody's ass on lap 25 isn't how we race.
Everyone in here is above a 5-star rating. We're all weapons.
I mean, it's a loose setup. It's very fun if we all just give each other a little bit of space, get a long run.
Pit box in, 10,
Mind you, fellas, it's next June at Atlanta, so
5,
it is what it is.
3, 2,
But
1.
the
Right
The
here.
Saturday afternoon race was pretty fun. We had like a 50-lap run.
Don't know if I've ever heard anyone actually listen to Let's Be Patient in NiS, guys, but I like the idea.
Move it, move it. They want you in single file. Pass up 1, car. Catch up 21, car. One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside. Letter 8, Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Get ready, going green. Green, green, green. Through the middle, 3 wide. And the right side, 2 wide. You're up top, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. Yellow flag. They want you in single file. Closed, pit road is closed. Letter 36, Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
I checked up as much as I could there to not kill everybody. Sorry.
Pit road is now open.
Oh my god. Oh.
Overall, we all did a pretty good job there, not killing each other.
Jetstar 36, car. Jetstar 15, car.
It's all good, man.
Closed, pit road is closed.
In the Daytona 24, iRacing now made it where if you like go below the WO line, like in a GT3, you get a
Catch 15
slowdown.
car.
I
Catch
think it's a
36
slowdown.
car.
Why can't they do that here? Like, wouldn't it be just as easy?
Might as well make it a 1x too. They should pave the whole racetrack and have no track limits. Even the grass should be paved.
Catch 36 car. Pasta 4 car. Pasta 1 car. Pasta 4 car.
The IRL cars must be so much easier to drive because it's like they somehow managed to get full staged without cautions. We can't, it seems.
One lap to green. Line up on the outside. Catch 15 car.
That's because we have NFR guys in here. That's why.
Catch 15 car.
Just kidding.
About to go green. Stay focused.
30, come on.
Hey, Joe.
Green, green, green. Car inside.
outside.
Power outside.
Big off outside.
What'd you do, downshift?
In the middle, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. You're up top, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. Clear. Caution,
KC,
yellow flag.
uninstall.
Line up, single file. Pit road
for
is
another-
closed
are you
right now.
fucking kidding?
Past the 30. Car past the 18.
All right,
Car
Casey,
past the
that's
16.
3
Car
incidents.
past the
You're gonna have
30.
to be
Car
parked.
past the 7. Car
On my screen, I never touched you, Steven, going in it. I backed off on the back stretch 2 minutes.
past the 18.
Dang.
Car
Dang, man, there's nothing else you can do different than come all the way from the top of the track and take me out on the apron.
Like, I never touched you.
Pit
Steven,
road is
on
now
my screen. I
open.
got toned, and then as I'm drifting, you just are sideways with me. And I backed off. I was like, I feel like habit going away from you.
Past the 30. Car
That's because you hooked the car on my inside into me,
left
and that's why I spun out.
Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag
I got
came
toned
out.
into him.
Right. By who?
Why were you all over the track like you were anyway, though?
I was blocking you because I knew you'd do that.
Then
Past
don't
the
block me.
23.
I
Car
wasn't even trying to get around you. You were just going top to bottom to bottom, top.
I moved half the lane at most, man.
pit boxing. 10. 5. 3. 2. 1. Right here.
Oh my god. Are you kidding? I absolutely hammered Steven. And it's only 35 seconds.
And I was 2 minutes of damage there and back above 5 again. Shit.
Steven, what's your damage? Sorry about crushing you there. I just committed to the high side and then saw you last second.
The race is in the race, Blake. Working my way down from 8 at 550.
You talking to me?
Okay, go.
Oh, me.
They want you in single file. Catch the 29 car. One to go, next time by. Line up on the outside. Catch the 3 car. Catch the 8 car.
Hey, Casey, you're still a hazard, man. I don't really care. Oh, yeah, that's not my problem.
Casey, how many incident points are you at? Gee, well.
Thanks, John.
Get ready, going green.
Big fan about your video about long fast cars. I wonder why.
How can you say you can be more of a weapon, Casey? You have 16 points on that 48, bro. Well, you're averaging 4 every 10 laps.
He's got 2 more laps. Get 4 more.
Green, green, green. Car outside, through the middle, 3 wide. Clear, 2 wide. Clear.
What was that?
Oh, why we're slowing down so much?
inside first.
Clear inside.
I know it's not your show, I know. Like everyone's been shown.
Yeah, I was trying to put together though. Got caught in the best spot.
Car inside. Clear inside. Inside.
18 right.
Clear inside. Inside. Car outside. Yellow flag is out. Launch it in single
I
file.
wonder who turned
Pit
that
road
guy.
is closed. Passer 24, car.
Rip back.
Passer 7, car. Passer 14, car. Passer 17, car. Passer 18, car.
11. Yeah. What's your incidence now? Have you you getting up there?
Pit road is now open.
36 Riviera, you gonna pass?
Passer 17, car. Passer 14, car.
20, you gotta pass me.
Passer 2, car. Passer 24, car. Passer 3, car.
I did the 11 by
Passer 9, car.
Casey Sprinkle for the 5th time.
Catcher 30,
We're on that
car.
63, Casey. Pull off the track and quit. Just quit.
Catcher 15,
Sell all
car.
your shit too. You brain dead hazard.
Jackson, where you at? You gotta let me by. Or I gotta let you by.
Pit box in 10,
Yeah, I'm the 17.
5,
You're just chilling
Three,
behind you for whatever
two.
reason.
1. Right here.
Are we cooked?
Nah, we'll be fine.
Steven, for 4 minutes of optional, your car sure looked quick out there. I'll give you that.
It was a ripper.
The annoying part too is that Casey, like literally I ran with him and he brought me up from like 10th to 5th that run, and then right as I was in the top 5 he had to ruin it, sadly.
Okay, punch it. One left to green. Line up on the inside. Catcher 21, car. Catcher 14, car.
Sorry.
Catcher 6, car. Catcher 33, car. Letter 16, carbide. Letter 33, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Get ready, going green. Catcher 33, car. Letter 16, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Catcher 16, car. Green, green, green. Car inside. Clear inside. Outside. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Left up, 31. Car bike, you had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Nice. So if I hit the brakes any harder, I reckon I'm sorry. Really awesome stuff, guys.
Pit road is now open. Catch start 31, car. Catch start 33, car. Half start 22, car. Left up 8, car bike.
Kaboom!
Catch start 8, car. Pit box in 10. 5. 3, 2, 1. Right here. Move it, move it. Go, go, go!
Yeah, you're good, Kyle. Obviously, just the last guy in the split, fifth guy in line, like I was talking about earlier, just shoving through people
We're
for no
done, get
reason.
going.
It's the whole reason that wreck happened.
They want you in single file. Catch start 21, car.
Hey, yeah, I was just watching the replay. I wasn't trying to be a little bit off the bottom there, but I got hit. I wasn't weird angle in the corner. But, yeah, wasn't trying to do that, but sorry.
Nah, you're good. I mean, you couldn't really do anything. It's the same 3-4 people that are causing wrecks every time. It's the same people.
One to go, next time by.
I
You'll be lining
don't
up
know what
on
we're
the
getting
inside. Catch
being
start
8th in
15,
line, pushing
car.
guys into the corner like that.
About to go green, stay focused.
that.
Green flag, green flag. Car outside. Outside is clear. Car outside. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear up top. Outside.
Hang on to it.
Clear up top. Outside. Outside, clear.
I don't have any damage. I'm trying to just leave this line.
Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Outside, clear. Car outside. Clear up top. Car outside. yellow flag. Line up, single
Wow.
file. Pit road is closed right now.
Yeah.
Letter 30. Car by.
That was the best timing ever.
I knew we could do it, Jack.
9. Car by. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Thank you. I felt like I was on the wreck every line. I was like, oh god.
I'm sorry, fellas. I didn't stop thinking out of the corner. My fault.
Did you get the lucky dog?
7 at Village 5.
Pit road's open.
I wasn't getting any help from behind, so I had to shove you like that to get us
Letter
going.
2. Car by. You had the position when the
I gotta
yellow
let
flag
you
came
by.
out.
That's why I'm not going.
Passer 18. Car.
Nah, you're good. We held it straight.
Passer 22.
Trying to get there, I
Car.
don't got a right front anymore.
Passer 36.
Help
Car.
everybody get sorted out.
Catcher 30. Car. Passer 36. Car. Passer 6. Car. Catcher 30. Car. Passer 29. Car. Catcher 30. Car. Passer 6. Car 29. Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside. Pit road is closed. Passer 36. Car. Catcher 10. Car.
I remember playing the old NASCAR games like NASCAR 09 and NASCAR 10, and in addition to like the real life drivers, they added a bunch of fake names to fill in the field, and I swear one of them was Jesse Atchison,
Catcher
the
10.
10.
Car.
So
Passer
I
36.
see the
Car.
name, it's funny.
Catcher 10.
Yeah, he's
Car.
not a real person.
Passer 36. Car. One to go. Next time by. Line up on the inside. Passer 14. Car. About to go green. Stay focused. Green flag, green flag. Car outside.
Medic!
watching for you, or is that?
You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear inside, 2 wide. You're in the middle, 3 wide.
Not bad.
here.
Got people through there.
Car outside. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear, 2 wide. Clear inside. Outside. Clear outside.
Come on, Keith. Stay with him.
Car inside. You're
Sorry,
outside,
boys.
3 wide.
I wasn't really quick.
Inside, 2 wide. You're up top, 3 wide.
Okay.
Inside, 2 wide.
Oh well, Dana, get the 4X for that.
Clear inside. Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Yeah, that is so stupid, the fact that was a 4X. That was in no world a 4X.
How'd you clip me?
Pit road is now open.
I clipped you because car on the apron, I thought he was going to overcorrect. I moved up a little bit and you were there.
Coming out.
Letter 22, car by.
Heard it.
Pastor 23, car.
I got a transfer 4X for that. Yay.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. We're done. Get going. Line up, single file. Pastor 14, car. Catcher 22, car.
I feel like iRacing should add a new rule where it's like if you make contact with someone and it gives you less than 30 seconds of optional and neither of you lose any spots, it's not a 4X, because I understand you can make the argument, oh, less than 30 seconds, but you spin them, and so that was like egregious, you deserve a penalty, but if there was contact and like no spots were switched, like what is the 4X really meaning at that point?
Hey John, it could be worse. The dude could just be pushing you and then he gets turned and you get the 4X still. That's what just happened to me.
1 to go, next time by. You're on the outside this time. Catcher 36, car.
Yes, sir, we get it. We get after it.
About to go green. Stay focused.
I do have to pit.
Green, green, green. Car inside.
Do it again. I'm taking the whole field with you.
You're up top, 3 wide.
Are you
Right side,
insane?
2 wide.
Yep.
That was awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Add it to the wall.
Reverse explanation. That was wild.
Hey, I did it to the wall. I needed to do it, but doing the way. I did it. It was been against it, but you did it.
Sorry about that.
Clear. Inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Inside, 2 wide.
I say you are blinking like crazy, dude.
Clear inside. Car inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Right
You
side,
gotta stop
2 wide.
stop
You're up top, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. You're up top, 3 wide.
every lap.
Inside, 2 wide.
I'm gonna go for it.
road is closed right now. Letter 31. Carbide, you had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Love to hear the explanation on that one.
Jesse, before you say something, I know, and I'm sorry. We probably
Jetstar
would have been in
21.
that wreck.
Car. Jetstar 21. Car.
He must have gotten a push right when the hole was there. Wrong time.
Pit road is now open.
That wreck was kind of a result of what happened between you and him.
Well, if that's the case, then I'll take the rap for it. Even though we kept it down, I don't know what happened up on the outside, but...
After 33. Car. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. We're done. Get going. They want you in single file. Jetstar 19. Car. One lap to green. You're on the outside this time. Jetstar 17. Car. Get ready, going green.
Whoever lines up behind me here, just go around me on the start. I'll keep it low.
Tempo!
Good job, dude.
Yay!
Wicked. Please, good job. Thank you.
Green, green, green. You're up top, 3 wide. Inside, 2 wide. You're up top, 3 wide. Inside, 2 wide. Clear. You're up top, 3 wide. outside, 2 wide, you're up top, 3 wide. Inside, 2 wide, clear inside, through the middle, 3 wide, clear, 2 wide. Clear. Outside. Outside, clear. Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide.
Hold her steady.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside, 2 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside, 2 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside, 2 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide.
Kidding me?
Too quick.
Oh, are you kidding?
Clear, 75.
Such crap.
Outside. Clear up top, car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside, 2 wide. Sitting in. carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Looks like we'll have a green-white checkered finish when this caution is over.
Go, don't stop. I got turned into drivable. It was just a bad time bomb, that's all.
24 car.
You guys shouldn't stop.
Pit road's open.
Coming back. Did you get the lucky dog, Casey?
Yes.
I thought you were going to be a little tighter on his door, Jackson, kind of where we had been running, so I just mishit you there.
After 11 car.
Yeah.
Car
I couldn't
11.
have
Got the
gone
lucky
green,
dog.
man.
Let them past on the outside. Pit road is closed. After 10 car.
Did the 11 just get the wave around?
Lucky dog.
Jetstar 24 car.
Joe, I feel like every single race I've been in with you, a lot of them have been like close, and yet somehow I believe you edged me out like 10 races in a row. So if I could just end that streak once, please, thank you.
One lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. Get ready, going green. Green flag. Outside. Looks like we'll have a green-white checkered finish when this caution is over. The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed.
Man, whoever just drove in there full throttle like you are so stupid.
Catch up, 34, car. Pit road is now open. Pit road is closed. Car 30.
What
Got
are
the
you
lucky
doing?
dog. Let them past on the outside.
You ran me on the flat.
One lap to green. You're on the outside this time. Catch up, 24, car.
Hello there, Joe.
Hello.
About to go green. Stay focused.
I don't got the car for that one.
Green flag, green flag. Car inside. Could be the last green light. Checking caution period. Caution.
Are we
yellow flag.
serious?
They want you in single file. Closed. Pit road is
I mean-
closed.
Vinci is trying to shove it 3 wide for a lucky block spot. 4x, 4 people, bro. Fuck off. That's ridiculous. 3 wide before we're even at the line, by the way. We're 22nd.
Catch up, 34, car.
Pace car on the back stretch, guys.
Pit road's open.
Yeah, sure, I walked with my own 2 eyes, Vinci. You 4x'd me, I wasn't even past the finish line. Spell it correctly. It's ass. A-S-S. Ah.
Yeah, you're a stupid ass. Six, 8 minutes of damage, got back on the lead lap, all just to get an incident penalty on the overtime.
Yeah, I'm smoking that.
15, car. Pit road is closed right now. Car 7, got the lucky dog, let them pass on the outside.
We're almost at 260 laps with all the cautions. We're getting there.
Catch up, 34, car. One lap to green. Line up on the outside. Catch up, 24, car. Get ready, going green. Flag is out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now. Letter 27, Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Before the start finish line. I just do not understand that.
I think I
I get
got
I probably got you
27
earlier, Joe, but I just don't know that.
No, what got me turned was Kyle Manger just running into my right rear for no fucking reason. Clean race from NYC.
I mean, you went low. There was no hole. You tried coming back up when we're already all clogged up. So
Pit road's open.
I'm not perfect, but you weren't on that either.
It's like everyone puts on their Helen Keller glasses for NIS. Lucky dog outside.
Maybe I didn't get to serve my black flag, that I got 4 cautions there.
They should just change this track from a 1.5 mile to a drag strip, since that's about as long as we ever got on restarts.
Does anybody want to do a impromptu start after this race ends? Because that was under remotely.
I'm down for that.
Pasta 3, car. Pasta 30, car. Letter 27, carbide. Letter 22, carbide. You had the position when the yellow
All right,
flag
everybody
came
line
out.
up on the back
Jetstar
stretch.
18,
We're
car.
done. We're
Pasta
doing this again.
21, car. Pasta 31.
I'm coming
car.
back around. Hold
Pasta
on. Pace until we
33,
get to the
car.
restart zone.
Pasta 21, car.
I'm getting behind the page car here. Line him up.
Letter 4, carbide. Letter 18, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Letter 4, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came
All right,
out.
line him up. 2 by 2. Here we go. Line him up. Line him up. Hold on, I'm coming. That's one out. Math. All right, hold it.
Pasta
Hold
21,
it.
car.
Hold it.
Jetstar 4, car.
Green.
Pasta 30, car. Letter 4, carbide. Pasta 31,
Good to go,
car.
good to go.
Pasta 25, car. Pasta 21, car. Pasta 31, car. Pasta 30, car. Pasta 31,
White
car.
flag. Here we go.
Pasta 25, car. Pasta 30, car. Car, letter 24, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Pit box in 5, 3, 2. One. Right here.
There we go. Perfect.
Did we get it? Did we get it?
That's how you end a race. Got a actual restart there. Let's go. Well, if my conversations with Steven weren't accurate enough, just look at all this just total mess. The fact that the race of all time. In fact, we got 16x and managed to hold on and not get another one. Steven got 13x at the front. We have the 22 and the 4. Blaze got 0. Huge kudos, and Nick with 8. So nice podium there. How I feel like the MVP truly is Nick with the fact, or who? Yeah, Blaze. sorry. Blaze in third with 0x. That is highest finisher with no incidents. That's incredible. I feel like we got a bit of unfortunate incidents there. I kind of want to see what caused those cautions at the final three to go, but man, me and Steven early on, the fact that Steven got the win after literally facing the wrong way and me T-boning him on one of these restarts. Let's see if I can find what lap it was. But I think it was around lap 40 or so. I'm just, let's see, right? Okay, there's a caution there. So lap 34, I'm on the high side, something happened. So guess it wasn't then. Let's see, did I let Steven by? I see he's ahead of me now. And there's a caution out lap 45. I thought I'd go to the high side here, and there it is. Yeah, I'm literally faced right into Steven. So he spun around lap 45. Let's see what caused that wreck first of all. So Steven's up here, what, in third place, it looks like. That looked like just the biggest netcode I've ever seen. Let's just go to far chase. We see something happens back here with the 11 slow motion. The 11 gets turned into the 2021, and then wow, like literally nothing hits the one. Ends up getting spun around, hard nose into the wall, big damage. Then I run right into him there. Nice kiss. Let's see if we can get a screenshot of that. And somehow Steven got 4 minutes of damage from this. We ended up getting 30 seconds. And I thought like this could have ended our race here, honestly, because I felt like such a hard hit. But luckily, this was survivable. It is like such a good thumbnail, honestly. There we go. Just move up. Just get a screenshot of that right there. This is screenshot worthy for sure. Just put this in paint for now. Okay, now back to the race. So, in just slow motion of the damage right into him, gave us nose damage. He was going what? Did we speed him up? He was going like 108 when I hit him, and it sped up to like 120. For us, how much did we slow down? You're going 125, slowed us down to about 110. So look at that damage in the nose. In fact, that's only 30 seconds of optional. Is such a joke. That the splitter, because of the lack of downforce and the whole radiator being destroyed, like that's unrepairable in real life. So definitely way too forgiving in the iRacing damage model, to be fair. But regardless, we ended up basically getting that fixed and skipping up ahead. It seemed like it was very unclear as to what the dominating side was. It seemed less about the grip and more about just like, or less about the momentum and more about uh, I'm trying to think like the inside, if you're by yourself, the inside isn't faster. The high side isn't faster by yourself. It's like if you have more cars on one side, that's what's going to make the difference. Maybe in the first few laps of the run, the inside's better because it's shorter distance and you have fresh tires. But after about 10 laps or so, the outside line just felt like it had a slight edge. You can kind of see that here. It seemed like it was more extreme, more noticeable in the hot conditions during the day. Once it cooled down, it seemed that things got a little more even and even harder to tell. Um, I totally forgot about that. We got spun here. What happened? And once again, I think that gave us a minute 20 damage. I mean, this was we are just in the absolute worst place here. Let's watch this in full speed. I'm trying to think if there's like a Big Mac pun or something, or like I got fried, or there has to be some. I got clipped, chipped. I can't come up with anything right now, but yeah, just about clipped, I believe, like the rear of that car. Then, or maybe I avoided him. Either way, it was sideways. Got tagged, did a 360, got hit by Steven once again. Nothing, of course, not any of his fault whatsoever, and just avoided getting hit in the rear right here. I feel like that right there could have been the biggest impact for us in terms of damage, destroying the rear wing. So luckily, or whatever you want to call it, I guess it's not a wing, a spoiler. So pretty lucky the diffuser didn't get damaged too much. And was this race ending for either of these guys? Everyone was blaming the 11 for this, and was this actually his fault? Let's see. So he's pushing. Yeah, I would put on him. It's not overly egregious, arguably, but he's pushing the 21 very aggressively into the corners. No one else is pushing like that. Causes the rear, the 21 or the 12 to get loose. This correction is a bit egregious. Literally gets two wheels in the air. And where does he end up finishing? He ends up, yep, having to retire, getting a meatball from that incident. And how about, I was trying to see this other car nearby. Who was it? Max. Did Max also get knocked out? Looks like Max was able to recover from this. Only 2 laps down. So, yeah, definitely some chaos for us involved in multiple incidents. But we're just, I mean, just looking at nothing overly visible in terms of damage from that wreck. It was kind of just a lot of spinning and minor brushes. So that was about the halfway mark, and we had 8x by this point, and I was like, this is so many incidents for how early it is, just past the halfway mark, and we're already at 8x, and I just could not. Oh yeah, and that right after that, went back to green, and there was a wreck right at the front of the field that I was so happy that I avoided. I'm way back here with Steven. They're 3 wide, and we have plenty of time to avoid the chaos that happens up here. Holy crap, that was such a hard hit from who was leading this top lane. The 8 car, man, he got absolutely destroyed. Let's watch this TV view. I have to give the people credit, the people in the back at least, not like not top 10, but like the second pack. They did a good job checking up. Like after all this initial chaos, all these guys back here, they kind of slowed up. No one was really flying through the wreck, I'd say, and everyone started sliding down the track. And I would say that was pretty, yeah, good avoidance for everyone. So, let's see, is there any other than this car way up front, any other major people involved? Looks like, yeah, hard into the wall for the Sprite car, Jimmy and Kenny. I'm guessing, yeah, Kenny ended up wrecking out, and Jimmy finished 4th after this. Are you kidding me? Look how hard of a hit this is. I mean, that's engine destroyed in real life. I mean, just look. This initial thing, nothing. This right there, right into the nose. I mean, that's engine, radiators, suspension, all broken. Um, yeah, that's just incredible. The fact that that is repairable and that's not, in no world should that, I mean, if that's optional, that should be like 10 minutes of optional. So once again, aggravated by the damage model in iRacing, just kind of like ghosting through cars in a way. But big wreck, regardless, allowed us to survive and not get any incidents. And I'll skip a bit further now through the race up to those final restarts and the cautions. It's pretty far at night now. And then we pitted, I think, a lap 115. And then we went back on track. 15 laps to go, or so we thought. We got a huge, great restart on the high side. Tried to close back to the middle. Seemed like the third lane just never really developed with enough cars. Lots of sparks. We committed to the bottom here just to be safe. Trying not to get any incidents near the end here. 10 laps to go. Still holding the bottom. Then we started to go to the middle since we thought we might go race to the end here. This is basically coming to 6 laps to go. Let's go to TV2 here. Looks like the outside lane. Is it doing much better than the inside? It's still hard to tell. I feel, especially since this is only like a 10 to 15 lap run to the end. If it was longer, then we might get a better sense. This is 3 laps to go. We have a caution coming up pretty soon. Let's see what it's from. I'm gonna just play full speed from here. Three to go. that's what brought out the caution. Cars spinning all to the inside. I think the main guy was Joe, if I'm not wrong. Joe's leading this inside lane charge, and what happens here? Let's go to far chase, actually. Joe did absolutely nothing wrong there. He held his lane, and Jackson just tried to. Did he end up getting hit here? He got hit not fully on center, ended up shifting him, causing him to slide down and tag the 15. So just not a straight bump draft, especially in the tri oval. It's quite hard to time those correctly to make sure they're lined up. So any other cars? Let's see Kyle here. He's pretty far back. How did he get involved in this? I would say it was a combination of things. Like it was the fact that the car behind didn't check up. Like the car just continued to run full speed and then tagged him, but then he also kind of turned down. So bit bit of an interesting case. And then finally Daniel, where was he running? He was right behind the 15 when this happened. I'd call that a win. I feel like the three, where'd he end up finishing? Still top 10 the lead lap, or yeah, ninth. So looks like minimal damage. Basically just did a 360 and was able to regain the spots. So that brings us to overtime here for 3 restarts, which we could never get past turn 1. So this is disappointing for sure. We started our first green white checkered from here, and let's go to this option, which tells us to look at the crashes. What crash led to this green white checkered? Man, Joe involved in something once again. So unfortunate. Not at all. Well, I'd say not at all his fault, but he's right on the bumper of the car ahead, and I feel like he needs to give at least some gap because once he's pinned there, if some guy tries to push him, he's just gonna get sandwiched and squeezed. I think that's kind of what happens. He's right up against him, and this guy, well, I don't know what the 17's doing really. Like, is he trying to hold this lane because you're not really allowed to pass below? I feel like Joe's kind of oddly offset. I feel like he should be kind of centered here. This offset allows the 17 to think something's below. It's not really a smart move, but it is kind of confusing. Keith really shouldn't have gone there, and then Keith eventually ends up spinning himself and 2 others. Just a whole stupid incident, honestly. So really should never have happened. Joe shouldn't have offset, but even with that offset, the 17 shouldn't have gone for a space that was never there. I mean, where is he going here? He should either fully commit, or not just half commit to whatever this is. So that brings us to our second green white checkered, and let's see, it is going to be starting lap 136. Let's see what brings out the next caution. TV view. I know I heard something. I heard a crash. Didn't see it. Oh, was something back here? Normally a caution comes out if you're above the yellow line. So is there something that happened above the... Does this really bring out a caution this far below the apron? Or is there any other car? Let's see, any other car that spun? I mean, there's this one over here. Max? Max did. Okay, so it might have been Max that brought out the caution as well. So was it something that happened between these two? They're, for some reason, 3 wide. Who jumped the start, though? Let's see. I'm putting this on Max. This is just so stupid because, I mean, what happens if the 23 doesn't go? And it's like, you know what? If the 23 doesn't go, the 19 is totally able to take advantage of that. So the 19 goes to the high side, gets the move as soon as it's green, takes advantage. Then he's to his inside. There's small contact there, but nothing significant. Then the 29 gets aggravated, a slight touch there, but again, and the 19 just strongly turns down against him. Just huge overreaction, just so unnecessary, and spins himself out in the process. So just so dumb by Max there, so unnecessary. They were side by side, small contact, but nothing. Just so stupid. Totally could have gone green there. Brings us to our third green white checkered here, which couldn't stay green either. We're restarting in 8th, and I believe we end up finishing either 8th or 7th. We somehow get 7th. Okay, yippee, but really would have liked to get those last 2 laps green. Last caution, what brought it out? Man, the 15's involved in like all these, it seems. Once again, Izzy offset as we go to green. Restarting, he gets a good jump. He sees the car pretty low, and then he starts defending a bit, and then he gets turned here. It's just, man, I feel like a lot of these guys should have been on his bumper, but this guy, I don't know if he started, I don't know if Blake started in second, but just had a really bad restart. And the 15 had such a good one. He went to the inside, just there wasn't any momentum, then got turned. Just so stupid. Then unfortunately, Brendan right behind me. I really wanted him to work with me on the restart. He gets spun out too, and he was running 10th before the restart. Ends up finishing 17th. That really sucks for him. So unfortunate for Brendan there. Totally deserved. A huge fan of his YouTube channel and stuff. Highly recommend checking him out. But looks like he gets involved in the final caution of the race. Kyle just is Kyle over aggressive for this move? Let's see. I mean, Kyle's there. I don't really know where else he has to go. It's just a combination of a good restart against a bad restart and just nowhere to go. So that leads us with Steven to get the victory. The number 1 car, the Coke Pro Series driver. I wish he had a chance to prove it per se with the final restart, but he was running up front near the end there, which is just really smart. So yeah, kudos to him for the win. And yeah, Atlanta, a huge wreck fest as to be expected, I guess. Thanks for watching and see you next time.